Alrighty, here we are. To anyone who is out in the chat there, welcome. Welcome back. I was not here last week because I was quite sick. And to be honest, this week I am still battling with the residual effects of it, but we're doing better than we were, so it's progress. And I do not enjoy canceling, so it's good to be back. Hopefully everybody's week has been going well so far. It's back to a good old Wednesday, hump day. We're halfway to the weekend, so that's always a reassuring thought. But yeah, so bear with me tonight if I'm a little sniffly or if my voice is a little weird. We're doing, like I said, better, but still not perfect. Sometimes these things linger for a long time, and there's been lots of illness going around in my social circles that I've seen, so hopefully everybody stays safe, stays healthy out there. But anyway, we're back here with our Pokemon Gold playthrough. So again, welcome. Glad to have you here for however long or short that may be. I always appreciate the support. So as is customary, we are going to start by taking a look at our current team. Just as a refresher, especially because we've been having longer breaks than usual. It's typically a weekly thing, but sometimes getting that consistency is challenging. Anyway, onto the team. We have you can use milk drink outside of battle? Excuse me? Really? Sorry, I got distracted by that. You can just... Interesting. Okay. Very cool. Anyway. We won't worry about that right now. Let's go to our stats. Let's take a look here. We have our beautiful, beautiful lady here, Oat Milk, who really stole the show last week, I think. Flowapawa, our Bayleaf, our trusty starter. We have Dudo, the Sudowoodo. That's very fun to say. Dudo, the Sudowoodo. Also has been a rock-solid addition. I mean, just look at that face. We have our Broken Yoke, the Togepi, who is also a rock star, but needs a little more training. Xavier, the Magnemite. And Patty, the Krabby, who we just caught last week. And for those who don't know, Krabby is one of my... Well, Kingler is actually my favorite Pokemon, so Krabby by proximity is one of my favorites as well. You will be hard-pressed to find another person in the world whose favorite Pokemon is Kingler, so if anyone out there in Twitch land, if your favorite Pokemon is Kingler, we should be friends. Joker, welcome my friend. Lovely to see you here. Very, very lovely. Yeah, so when we last left off, we were over at this here beach, which bridges Cyanwood City to Olivine City. We were about to surf and hit the waves, so that's what we're going to do tonight. And we're going to surf on Oat Milk. Ooh, this is just the generic surfing sprite, so it doesn't actually look like Oat Milk. And one square in, we've already got an encounter with a Tentacool. I think we caught... Pretty sure we caught one last time. I think. Maybe we didn't, but I think we did. we may as well go to our first battle here. You have to warm up before going into the water. That's basic. Alright, well. I think he kind of just gave me like a common knowledge drop. Swimmer Simon. Swimmer male Simon. Just so we're clear. Sends out a tentacool as well. Well, I hope you're ready for this, tentacool. I hope you're ready to fall in love with a cow. Oh, poison right off the hop. That's not my favorite thing. But, that's okay. Old milk is already laying down the pain. And it was infatuated, so that's good. Do they have another Pokemon? They do. We're gonna switch it up a little bit. Let's get Broken Yoke out there. Whom among us hasn't fallen in love with Miltank, honestly? We're all just smitten here on the Microwavius stream. Well, I will use Charm because Poison Sting is a physical attack, technically. May as well weaken it a little bit. Constrict, also a physical attack, so that's good if we can reduce the damage potential a little bit. We're probably... That's a special attack, so that'll hit us a little bit more. But we'll keep throwing the headbutts here. Nice, that's a good win for Broken Yoke. Finally a new move! Sweet Kiss. Yes, we should. We're gonna get rid of Growl because, as I've ranted about before, Growl and Charm do more or less the same thing, but Charm lowers your opponent's attack by 2 stages, whereas Growl just lowers it by 1 stage. So Charm is just stronger Growl, therefore we do not need Growl. Where Simon was defeated. I kind of skipped his dialogue, but it looked like he said something about Uncle. Oh, hang on a sec, before we move too much. I think I should still have some... Oh yeah, we have antidotes. Antidotes. Let's just get that poison. Nobody likes poisoned milk, am I right? Let's keep moving. We're bound to run into plenty of Plenticool, while we're out on the water here. So, I hope you're prepared to see a lot of those. Got a little swimmer girl up here. Let's challenge her to a battle. See what happens. What Pokemon do you think she'll have? If we're playing by like stereotypes of these old games, probably like a Goldeen or like a Staryu. Those would be my top guesses, but we'll see. They may surprise us. Ah, there it is. My second guess was correct. Now we cannot make the Staryu fall in love for us because Staryu and Starmie are genderless. So pretty much our main option is to use Stomp, but it'll do a lot of damage. On a Shelder. Let's get Xavier out there for a little bit of electricity power. Thundershock should do pretty good here. I'd say very good. Nice little boost. I didn't throw out Broken Yoke there because Shelder has pretty high physical defense, so Magnemite was the right call. Alright, another Tentacool. We're just going to generally skip past those. Oh, we have another swimmer over here. Let's keep battling, get that XP. Don't surf on your Pokemon. I'm afraid it's too late. Have you never seen someone surfing on their cow before? This cow can swim across the ocean. What can yours do? Just produce milk, probably. If that, if it's even a dairy cow. Swimmer Randall. Also with a Shelder. We're gonna swap. I'm gonna get Xavier back out for this. And, Oat Milk will still get a little bit of shared XP off of that. A little bit of split XP, and they have another Shelder. I think we will just keep using the system that works here. Pardon me, I just need to cough. But I do make sure to mute my microphone for that, because you don't need to hear that. There we go, that's a level up. Wartortle. I like it. That's an unexpected pick. I haven't seen one of those yet. Nice. What a beauty. I don't know if I've asked everyone in the chat, but whoever's there, if you want to answer, you can. I'll share my answer regardless, but on the subject of your favorite, for now, let's just say the favorite first generation starter Pokemon. So that's between your Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur. There's definitely a very popular answer. BTC Andrew, welcome my dude. Squirtle. Squirtle is a great answer. To be fair, I do love them all, of course, but I've always been a Team Bulbasaur guy, which is probably the least appreciated of the three original starters. Charmander being the most popular for sure. But they're all great, so I'm just curious, you know. That critical hit was kind of brutal, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want Xavier to go down, so we're gonna just do a quick switch out. Yeah, as far as starters go, I've had a tendency to often gravitate towards the grass types. Like usually I would do multiple playthroughs or like obtain the other starters either through friend trades or whatever if they've bred them. I've generally, I think, experienced pretty much every starter in all the games so far, but I always tend to, like on my first playthrough, I always tend to gravitate towards grass types, in most cases. When I first played Gold version as a kid, like the very first time, I actually picked Totodile as my starter. And Feraligatr was my best buddy, you know? Oh, we actually are pretty good for potions right now, so I'm gonna throw Xavier a bone here. And maybe just a few regular potions. I'll throw one of these to Broken Yoke here. Alright, carry on. I love the surf music. Takes me right back. Oh, we've got someone over here. Nice, okay. Swimmer Male George has 6 Pokemon, so that means it's probably Magikarp or Tentacool, something that's common. And sure enough, that's okay. That's like a free level up for Oat Milk. Let's try to get a bit more XP for our pal Broken Yoke. Sweet Kiss strikes. Omanite, yes. Omanite is awesome. Not a starter, so way to not answer the question, but I'm just kidding. You're definitely allowed to say your favorite Pokemon as well. I do love Omanite. I think, yeah, I really liked the Omanite, Omastar line in my initial playthroughs as well. But Kabutops is also pretty cool. Most of the fossil Pokemon in general are pretty cool. Bulbasaur, yes, my man. I love to see some Bulbasaur appreciation. Honestly, like Bulbasaur eventually becomes Venusaur, who is a fantastic Pokemon. One of the only original starter, or no, just kidding, not the only original starter, but it does have dual typing. Charizard also has dual typing. But Grass Poison is generally a pretty good combo, and Venusaur has pretty good defensive stats, so is good at being a pest and good at surviving. So that makes it quite annoying to deal with, so I really like using Venusaur. In this generation, in Generation 2, you know, our final grass evolution is Meganium, who also is not really that appreciated. Probably even less so than Venusaur, because stats-wise, they're kind of serve a similar purpose, but Meganium is just a pure grass type. All of the Generation 2 starters are just single types. which is kind of interesting because Generation 2 actually introduced dual typing. But, you know, the things you learn. I feel like with second generation, I think for alligator is probably, like the Totodile for alligator line is probably the most popular. Don't take that as fact, but that's what I have observed. Yeah, dual types broke my brain too. And I feel like it took a little bit for my child brain to wrap my head around it, because when you have dual types, then the strengths and weaknesses of each of those types come into play and are interacting with each other, and sometimes canceling each other out, or sometimes they stack up and make you extra weak against certain things. So it added a whole other level of depth to battling and choosing your teams, and I think it gave you more, like, I don't know, more flexibility for and more creativity for coming up with cool teams. Let's keep going for now. But yeah, if you think about like a Pokemon like Lantern, who is an electric water type, to have like, or even like Quagsire, who's a water ground type, to have something that's part water type that negates one of the biggest weaknesses, which is electric, is really cool. But then the downside is Quagsire is extra weak to grass, so there's always like trade-offs. Makes it fun though. I think it makes the process of building teams fun. Alright, Staryu starts off with a Harden. Oh, missed. Is it that we missed, or is it, it's interesting in this game because sometimes it just says doesn't affect them, but it's actually just a miss. And that's something they changed up in later games. Like they made it more clear if a move actually just doesn't affect a Pokemon or if it's just a miss. But here it's like, I don't know. Hopefully confusion can help us a little bit here. We're rocking some Baja Blast tonight. So shout out to Mountain Dew for not sponsoring this video at all, because no one knows who I am, but thanks for being there for gamers around the world. Alright, Broken Yolk's putting in some work here. This is good. Can we take another Tentacool? I do hope so. I think the Sweet Kiss strategy does benefit us. Although we are taking some hurt here, so I might switch it up a bit. Xavier is a good call because they can pretty much completely wall a Tentacool, because the water attacks won't do much, and with being part steel type, poison doesn't really affect you at all. So we can kind of shut down a Tentacool pretty good. Alright. Thundershock time. And confusion comes in clutch. We love it. Oh, and last they have a Remoraid. Okay. I wasn't fully expecting that. I feel like I have a new appreciation for Remoraid now, but when I first saw it I was like, this Pokemon's not that cool. But then when you evolve it, you're like, okay, actually this is pretty cool. It becomes an Octillery. And if you don't know who Octillery is, you should look it up. Cool Pokemon, and it has... Might not be exclusive to just it anymore, because I think there might be another Pokemon or two that can learn it, but for a long time it did have its own exclusive move called Octazooka, which is a pretty cool move. What now, Derek? Got a minute? Just in the middle of the ocean, it's fine. Want a battle? It's not going to be a repeat of last time. Well, next time I stop by Route 39, I will come say hi. I think we're taking kind of the back route here. There's a whirlpool there that we cannot cross quite yet. But eventually, we'll be able to go through those, I think. Okay, Swimmer Kara. Also with a Staryu. The classic choice. No sweat, though. No sweat for oat milk. Oh, Starmie. Let's see here. This is a weird choice. But I know Starmie is going to give us some decent XP. So this is a good way to get a little XP for our Krabby because we do need it. Not actually going to use it to battle. I'm going to switch to Flowapawa because she'll be able to take some hits better. And also hit relatively hard too. Starmie's main advantage is that it is very fast and also has pretty high special attack as well, so you don't want to let it stick around for too long. If it's using physical moves like this, it won't do too much to me, but something to be careful about. And Starmie is also a water psychic type, which is cool. I don't think there's too many water psychic types around. There's a few, I think, that exist, but... Well, we're going the right way to run into all the swimmers. But that's okay. Generally, I want to battle all the trainers I can on the way, because the XP is always beneficial. Gyarados! That's the first one of those I think I've seen yet. Or wait, technically not, because didn't we see... Now I don't even remember. Did we run into... I think we saw a red Gyarados in the middle of the lake, but I don't know if we technically got to catch it yet. This will probably hurt. Yeah, that'll kill us. Well, I probably would have benefited from using a potion there. But, what are you gonna do, right? Get a little more XP for Patty. I'll get Flower Power out here, but, maybe to start, heal up a little bit. And Gyarados hit confusion now from all that thrashing. If we could get a poison powder off, that would help us too. Nice. I see Thrash is the route they have chosen. I might have to throw a super potion down here because Synthesis is not going to heal us enough to survive another Thrash. We're kind of riding out the storm here a little bit. Okay, that's our time to strike. Razor Leaf will not be super effective in this case because Gyarados is part flying type. But it's not too big of a deal because the poison is helping us a lot. Hey, that's a level up for Patty. We love it. And another Gyarados. Okay. We're gonna switch it up a little bit here. Are you ready for this Miltank, Gyarados? That's my question to you. And this is why you don't mess with Miltank. Pure killer instinct. This cow. Oh, they're so beautiful. I'm in a daze. I always just think about all these, like, people just out there treading water in the ocean day in, day out. They're either really fit or really tired, or a combination of both, I suppose. Oh, the growl. Okay, well that's a bit rude. But I understand the viable strategy. Going for the Aurora Beam. We don't have too many stomps left to use, so that is another level up. Sorry, Denise. just check if we have... I don't think we have any ethers or anything. That is okay. Could stand to heal up a little bit for some of our team. Alright, let's see what's going to happen here. Krabby, alright. We're going to, I think, swap out here. Oh, that was a one hit. I'm surprised. And very close to a level up. Nice, alright. Don't totally remember if I'm going the right way here, but... Oh, a tentacruel! Okay. Very cool. I probably still won't get too involved with it. We could catch it, yes, or we can just level up a tentacool. Wonder if I'm going the wrong way here. I might be... That's okay. The exploration is part of it, right? Most of these things I have like vague... Yeah, I don't think it's that way. Most of these things I have like vague memory, but not exact. I have not played through original Gold since I was but a wee lad. So we'll see what is the other way. I'm just trying to remember where Olivine is. This is someone we haven't seen yet. At night. Ah. So we could actually probably... I don't know if it's night right now. It kind of looks like it is. So we could potentially catch Staryu. They might appear. Alright, who else are they gonna have? Another horsey. Let's see if Broken Yoke can work on this a little bit. Dragon Rage, okay. That's unfortunate. I think the thing with Dragon Rage, if I recall, is it does like 40 HP. I think it's 40 HP worth of damage, regardless, so doesn't really matter what your level is or whatever, it'll do that much. Alright, I think we made it to Olivine, which is good. We can heal up. We survived the surfing, but we're definitely in need of a heal. Oh yeah, I want to double check just on some of our caught Pokemon. Who's in there? Lurker. Okay, we have to go back to box 1 for a moment. It'll prompt us to save. I'm just trying to remember what we all caught here. Winnie. Lots of quality names, courtesy of the of you, the viewers. We love it. Yeah, Geobro. He's still actually like a higher level than anything currently on my team. I love it. Okay, so I don't think we ever did encounter... I don't remember with that red Gyarados in the Lake of Rage. I feel like we were there and we maybe encountered it. But I might just be going crazy, so I'll have to go back and review the series. But now that we're here, or sorry, we came from Olivine, now we're in Cyanwood. That's my bad. I don't know the cities, I guess. We do have a new gym we can do, so I think we should jump right into it. Sounds like this is going to be a fighting type gym. To be honest, we're pretty poorly equipped to deal with fighting types, but we'll certainly try our best. 4 out of 5 Pokemon, or 4 out of 5, there's 6. 4 out of 6 Pokemon are weak to fighting types on our team right now, so that's a bit unfortunate. That is a weakness I should try to rectify soon. How strong are these guys? Level 27, they're kinda up there. They definitely have a lot of levels on me. Although granted, probably the trainers that have like 2 or 3 Pokemon, they're not quite this strong, but this guy just has 1, so it's gonna be likely a stronger Pokemon for that reason. That is pain. If it tries... Oh no, it did succeed at another high jump kick. Well, that is painful. What can we do? Let's try to make its life a little more difficult, shall we? That'll probably hurt. It hurt quite a lot, to be honest. Come on, will the power of love win? It did not. It did not. We're definitely going to have a bit of a rough time with this gym. So many of these guys are all weak against fighting Wow, couldn't even survive one hit. That's kind of brutal. Couldn't even survive one of the double kicks. We're in a serious trouble here. We're in serious trouble here. Oh man. Yeah. This is gonna be a knockout. Oh, the pain. That Hitmonlee absolutely swept us. Ouch. Derek's calling to be like, hey, I heard you got destroyed. Bug catching contest. Okay. Wipe them out with Psychic Pokemon. I don't have any Psychic Pokemon that are strong enough to deal with that. Yes, it will be an interesting time indeed. We may just need some photo studio. We may just need some to do a little bit more training here. Yeah, let's take a photo. Do Broken Yoke, because Broken Yoke's a cutie. Just kidding, I don't think we can actually do this. Ah yes, they're talking about legendary Pokemon. We'll just chat to a few people here. Oh, that sounds like my rival. Yeah, what's your Pokemon? Okay, give me a sec, I'm coming back. I do like that this guy's like, this crazy guy came and took my Pokemon. My prized Pokemon anyway, do you want my other one? Just a quick little deposit. This house? No. It'd have been the one literally right beside here. Yeah. Okay. Still have one left, but what if he comes back? Take good care of it. Who is it again? I don't remember. What Pokemon do we get? Oh, it's a Shuckle. Nice. Well, that's fun. Very fun indeed. That still won't help me very much with a fighting gym, but Chuckle in general is a awesome Pokemon, really cool. It has like absurdly high defensive stats. What item is it holding actually? Does it tell me here? A berry. That's okay, it can still continue to hold a berry, that's fine. What else is this way? I think Pokemon appear to be fine. Something worrying you? Lighthouse Pokemon's in trouble? I got it. This ought to do the trick. Secret potion. Well, I wonder if we should instead return back to Olivine. So that we can help the Lighthouse Pokemon. And perhaps that gives us some opportunity to run into a few trainers we missed. Train up a little bit along the way, because I think we could probably benefit from that prior to going into that gym. And that might mean fighting a few wild Pokemon as well. Maybe not too many, because I don't want to hold it up too much, but it is clear that training is required. Now it doesn't help again that a lot of our team is weak to fighting, but if I could get this little guy to evolve here, that would be nice. I was giving it little, like, salon treatments before when we were in Goldenrod. Togepi evolves through friendly evolution. So the long story short there is you want to treat it well, use it in battle lots. Should probably put it at the front of my party as well, stuff like that. To gradually increase your friendship, and then when it's ready, when your friendship is high enough, kind of the next point it levels up is when it should trigger the evolution, but we haven't gotten it to happen yet. It's tough to always know when it'll trigger. But eventually we should get to that point. We'll just skip one here. Oh, see, we haven't battled her yet. Because it is kind of a big area, there's all the islands around, so I'm sure there's some trainers we can run into. Swimmer Kaylee. There's the Goldeen. Switch out to Broken Yoke for a second. But I'll probably switch again to go to Xavier. Got a train so I can scrape what's left of my pride off the ground after that Hitmonlee absolutely wrecked me. That's a level up. That's almost a level up. Sea King. Okay, okay. Let's keep Xavier out for this. See what we can do. Oh, they threw the confusion first. How very rude. Oh, but we were able to fight through confusion and confuse it back. So now everybody's confused, which is great. That's a great time. But I hurt myself in confusion there. So, dudes, Ray Purchase, hello. Welcome, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Alright, we got over our confusion. If only it were that easy in real life, am I right? Oh, and now Sea King is paralyzed. Alright. That means we're going to have more of a speed advantage now. So when you're paralyzed, you don't move quite so quick. How's it going, Ray Purchase? How's your Wednesday going? Everybody's leveling up. So proud. The water is warm here. I'm loose and limber. Sure, I'll take you on. I would hope that you were loose and limber when you are treading in the ocean, literally 24/7. How do none of these people have world records yet? That was almost a level up. Almost. You know what? Let's keep it out. I want that 25. Razor Leaf's only going to be regular effectiveness on a Tentacool because of that part poison typing. Question is, do we have more luck with cut? Actually, yes, we do. Okay, we didn't get poisoned, so that's good. Nice, level 25. Tentacruel is coming. Alright. We'll try something here. I don't think I have any regular potions left, but I do. We'll use one of these on Xavier. It's all good. And then we're gonna swap back over to Xavier. Thundershock time. Pardon me 1 second. Still that delightful cough. Alright, so we're doing pretty good damage here. Tentacruel is going to be a bit bulkier, of course. But we're doing okay, we're doing okay. Like I said, the nice thing is our typing, we can kind of shut down a water poison type pretty well, so. There we go. Swimmer Charlie, no more. A wild mantine. Oh, we've got to try to catch this. Yes, yes, we do. Okay, let's start with a Razor Leaf. It missed. I'm not worried about Razor Leaf being super effective here, because Mantine is also a water and flying type. Relatively bulky, as far as like they have a lot of HP. We're going to let's try a cut. See, I was like, I'm not going to use Razor Leaf because Razor Leaf has a higher critical hit ratio. I don't want to kill it. So we use Cut instead, and what happens? We get a critical hit. Well. Okay, that one we have. I guess they'll just drown? I don't know. It's too bad, I really wanted that Mantine. You run into Tentacool a lot of the time, but you don't run into Mantine a lot of the time. So, bit of a bummer how that went down. But we'll have to come back this way again anyway, so all good. But for now, we should get to the lighthouse and help them out. I think if we help the gym leader here first, they might not be quite as high level as they are in Cyanwood. So we just have to make our way back up the lighthouse, which is fine. It's a little tedious, but we don't have to deal with all the trainers along the way. I think we have to fall down here. Nice, okay. Yes, take the medicine. Amphi's doing good. Nice. Is there kind of a flicker there? Oh, probably because, you know, the lighthouse Pokemon. I get it. I get it. Yeah, you know what? That's a significantly faster way to leave the lighthouse than we did before. I do love the idea of a lighthouse that just, like, involves you jumping into dark holes in the floor as a means of going up and down. Very funny. Got a couple more super potions. I think we have most of the other stuff we need. Take on this gym. See what we can do. This will be, I think, an electric type gym, right? Or is it steel type? Steel type. Of course, it's Jasmine. She is a steel type. Honestly, we're not very well equipped for dealing with steel types either, but there are options, kind of. Not a lot of options, but perhaps some options. We'll see how it goes. We don't have really a ton of weaknesses to steel type either necessarily, but we also can't hit it very hard. My Dudo here has, like, some fighting moves at least. Oh, there's no trainers on the way. I think it's just straight to Jasmine. And that's right, steel types were first introduced in these games. They were not in the very first generation of games. So that was kind of cool, and I think the only other, like, new type that has been introduced since then, or I guess this is also when dark types were introduced. I think that's mainly it, and then later down the road, a few games down the road, I don't remember which generation, but it's probably not till at least, like, don't quote me, but generation, like, 6 or 7, and the fairy type is introduced. Level 30. Actually, this is quite a bit worse than the Cyanwood gym, if we're being honest. This is quite a bit worse. And of course it would be a critical hit. Wow, that is rough. Yeah, I really have nothing great to deal with this. Actually, you know what? I do have something great to deal with this Magnemite, but I will have to make a quick switch at the PC. But we're in this battle now, so we may as well see what happens. We're not going to be able to hit it very hard. So we're kind of just in a bit of a painful wait to die stage. We're trying what we can to just slowly wear down this Magnemite. but it is definitely over-leveled for us. I'm surprised that we were able to hit like every time despite being paralyzed there. That's pretty impressive. Okay, Steelix. Level 35. Ouch. That's high. That's very high. And makes me quite scared. Will love conquer. Lower defense is not great. It's not a great start for us. And that does not hit particularly hard. This is gonna hit hard. This will kill us. If we didn't have, like, extra lowered defense, maybe we would have stood a chance. But not very likely. So our paralyzed flower power. Probably one of our best chances here still. And there they go. Yeah, it's not a good looking situation, I'll tell you that much. This is not a good day with the gym leaders, is it? No, we're not even going to be able to hit a charm. Yeah, I think these Pokemon are stronger than the other gym, because I am pretty sure now, at least now, you're probably supposed to fight them, or intended to fight them in the other order, like fight the gym over there, come back here to heal the Ampharos, and then see what happens, but yeah, that's rough. It's rough. Not that there's really much we can use here. That confusion did not last long at all. Oh, the hyper potion, I knew it. I knew it. I was like, is Xavier gonna pull off the impossible here? The answer is no. I won't bother to heal, because I don't think it's really gonna matter. We may as well just take the loss here. It hurts, but it's part of it. Just part of the process. But I do know who might be able to help us. I'm willing to give this another shot, but we've got to call on one of our old pals. Even though I'm still pretty skeptical that anything will even work, but... Derek? Derek has called me 3 times in the course of this stream tonight. Let's see if GeoBro is able to give us a bit more hope here. I think it's possible. But I don't remember who her additional Pokemon is. We didn't get to see it, but I think Steelix is kind of her flagship. Like kind of her main. So, we'll see. GeoBro has magnitude, though. Oh no, let's... It'll be interesting, though. Luckily, Iron Tail missed. Having a higher magnitude than 5 definitely would have been nice. I don't know if we'll survive an Iron Tail. No. Well, we sure did try, didn't we? What can I do here? Okay. Of course that missed. See, confusion wore off so fast. Not fair. Oh, the attack missed. Okay. Well, that's lucky. Trying to just bring Steelix's attack down so that we maybe have a fighting chance. We were only able to use Charm once, but it's better than nothing. What we like to see. I'm so glad that missed. Trying to find out if we can survive one of these. Okay, that's pretty good. I was going to say the unfortunate thing is they're about to use Hyper Potion. I wonder what Stomp would do. I feel like probably not as much. Yeah, we'll stick with Surf. Will love be enough? These are the questions. Alright, let's heal up a little bit. Thick thighs save lives. Okay. Oh, Thunder Wave. Yes, please learn Thunder Wave. We love Thunder Wave. Get rid of Tackle. Okay, who's the last Pokemon? It is another Magnemite. I see, I see. Okay, okay. Okay. Dudo might possibly be a sacrificial lamb here. Xavier might be the other sacrificial lamb here. I think with a full, between my Flower Power and a full health Geobro, we've got a good shot here. Glad I kept an emergency revive for such occasions. Magnitude 6, that should be enough. Oh, we pulled it off. Not an easy one, but special thanks to GeoBro for joining our team again temporarily to help us out of a pickle. Nice. And we got the mineral badge. Raises defense. Interesting. TM23. Iron Tail. Nice. Thanks for the help, GeoBro. Until next time, where we possibly call on you again. Before... Okay, let me just double check through a few things here. Yeah, we'll change boxes again. Like, we do have that Drowsy who could be helpful against fighting types, but as it stands, it's still pretty under-leveled as well, so... we might just have to do this, Ash Ketchum style, which means don't have any real plan, but just rely on your unpredictability and out-of-the-box thinking. So what we can do is once again make our way back to Cyanwood. Try not to take too long of a route here this time. Once we get there though, I don't know if I will reattempt that... Oh, hello, another trainer. I don't know if I'll reattempt that gym tonight. Probably once we arrive there I may wrap up soonish, as it is apparent my voice is tiring a little quicker than usual still, but for now we'll carry on the journey, make our way over there, and if there's any trainers like this to challenge along the way, we may as well work on getting that XP, right? Headbutt, nice. Okay. Recover. Oh. That is a classic Staryu move, though. Okay. Don't be like that. Generally speaking, that's very rude. Okay, I think we need to Sweet Kiss again because they're bent on recovering. And we can hinder that a little bit at least if they're confused. That also helps. Nice. Might be what we need. Thank goodness. Okay, looks like they just had the one. Looks like we have challenged her before. Tentacruel. I'd love to run into another Mantine. Wouldn't that have been cool if that was a Mantine there? After I said that? Oh, I was like I'm not gonna say anything, I don't want to jinx it. But no such luck. Chances are it's probably going to be Tentacool, and more Tentacool. It's a Tentacool's world here. Oh, it didn't let me run? No, now it let me run, okay. I think we're almost there. Just about at the shore. Alright, well let's fight this one then. Didn't work, hey? Very rude. And a crit hit. That's so nice for me. We're kind of playing with fire here a little bit. Oh, we lucked out. Depending what they do, we might not be able to take a hit, but hold it off against all odds. And we will heal up. Nice. And we're back here. We are going to attempt that gym again next time. Probably not to much success, but you know, we'll give it a try and see how it goes. Otherwise, it's a training experience, I guess. But for now, I think I will probably wrap it up tonight, just a little bit earlier, which I apologize for, but like I said, I'm still trying to work through some residual symptoms and stuff that have bugged me a bit, so voice is a little bit tired, but it's been really fun to be back, and I'm grateful for those who joined tonight. Sorry we didn't have any catches. Was really hoping for that Mantine. Maybe one of these days we will get one of those. But otherwise, it's been lots of fun. Thanks for joining along, and we will pick up again same time, same place next week. And I'm glad to hear the streams are your hump day vibe, Joker. Thank you. Much appreciated. Anyways, have a great night, everybody. We will see you next time. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye for now.